To get started with TypeScript, first do a global npm install of TypeScript. Then we'll want to use TypeScript to transpile a file. If you type out tsc, that's the command we're going to be using. Then if you have TypeScript installed, then it should show this message saying that we need to feed it a TypeScript file. So let's go ahead and make that file. In our TypeScript basics folder, we will create a file called app.ts. Let's go ahead and put something here, and then we will run our transpiler with that file. And we'll see that it's created a file called app.js, which is very similar. It just switched the let to a var so that it will work in really old browsers. One thing that you might notice here is that now we have an error, and it says we cannot redeclare the block scoped variable in TypeScript. And so it was also declared here. And this will not be an issue when you're working in a Vue app. But just so we don't see the error here, we are going to export this. Don't worry about that for now. Just think of it as magic. It's essentially putting it in a module. And once again, you won't have to worry about that when you're writing your code in Vue. Anyways, let's go ahead and add something that is TypeScript specific. We'll say that, yes, this is definitely going to be a Boolean. We're adding an explicit type. And if we run our TypeScript compiler here, then we'll see that that's been stripped out of app.js. However, this export has been transformed into this. So we've got TypeScript installed and we've got it transpiling. But we don't want to have to go and switch to our terminal and run this every time. So what we'll do instead is we'll do watch. And so now it's going to be watching. And when we go here, and we'll put in a new variable equals good idea, and that will automatically be put in our app.js because it is automatically transpiling. This is good, but we can make it even better. So let's go ahead and demonstrate an issue with this current setup. Let's save that. All right, so it's back here. Now let's make a typo here and then try to save this. You'll see that, okay, it's transpiling it to something that doesn't really work. And we have to go in here to see that it's an issue. And there are some settings where it won't even transpile. So if we want to keep an eye on that, we can open our terminal here and close down our watch here and just type that in this terminal. Now it will highlight whenever there's a transpilation error, and we can see it right here. And so we'll undo that, hit save, and nice, it tells us there are no errors. We've got our basic TypeScript setup complete. In the next video, we're going to start going over some of the features of TypeScript, starting with the eponymous feature of types.